Hello, my name is Panya Banjoko and I'm a writer and a performance poet and a number of other things actually, but I'm just going to leave it there for now. So if I think about who it was that inspired me to begin to think about poetry, I would have to say Jean Binter Breeze. Because I can remember being a young mum sitting at home watching TV late one night, not because I wanted to, but because I was up with baby, and the TV was on, and there was Jean Binter Breeze on the screen, and I thought, hang on a minute, there's a woman, she's speaking in patois, I can relate to her poetry, I want to do that. So Jean Binter Breeze would be the person that really got me thinking about myself as a writer. If I think about one of the things that I would look for in a writer, well, before that actually, what I would say is, there might be people who are thinking, oh, should I apply, should I not? Because I've had young people come up to me and say, oh, I've seen, the opportunity for a Young Poet Laureate and I'm not quite sure. So the first thing I would say is apply, because you've got to be in it to win it. So, go for it regardless, because just applying gets your name out there, it gives you the experience of applying for something like that. And if I would say what I'm looking for, then I'd be looking for passion. I'd be looking for seeing that passion coming out in their writing, in whatever way they choose to send in their application form. So exciting writing, taking risks, that's the kind of thing that I would be looking for. Well, there's lots actually, but for the purpose of this, I'm going to choose Wal Soyinka because his poem Telephone Conversation, and I know I've spoken about this before in other arenas, but his poem Telephone Conversation really speaks to me. I like the form of it, I like the content, so I'd love to meet him and talk about how things are today, and then see if I could write a contemporary version of his poem and see what he would think about it. Okay, so I'm stranded. I'm on a desert island and I've got to choose 3 books. What would I choose? Well, I'm going to be really revealing some things about myself here. I would definitely have to choose a Marian Keyes book, romantic comedy, because she just has me rolling about on the floor, laughing my head off. So any of the Marian Keyes books I would definitely choose, because I know then I would have a really good time. My second book would probably be something from Jacob Ross. I'm reading The Bone Readers at the moment and I'm in love with the protagonist, so I wouldn't mind being on the desert island with that book and slipping off into my own fantasy world. My third book, I think it would be something a little bit more out there, something maybe by Ray Bradbury, maybe Fahrenheit 451, getting me thinking a little bit more about futuristic things. So yeah, they're my 3 books. I've just been accepted by Burning Eye Books to be published in 2018. This is going to be my debut poetry collection. So I'm working on that at the moment. I'm working on tweaking it and making it the best that I possibly can. And alongside that, I'm working on a 1-hour show for the Southern Poetry Festival as well, which will be on the 13th of July. So those 2 things at the moment are consuming a lot of my time. Breathe deep, my friend. Breathe deep like a ravine.